No week in the NFL, Matt, can be taken for granted, especially when it's Raiders week.
Patrick Mahomes, he's 18-1 on the road in the division in his career. Let's make it 19-1.
Although there'll be some good vibes as the Chiefs go back to where they won Super Bowl 58, but this time in the regular season to take on the Raiders. But we've sounded the alarm all week long about not taking this game for granted, and we've also talked about the ambushes, but the Chiefs have to be ready to play an A game to beat the Raiders on the road.
Yeah, divisional football is weird. I understand the Raiders are 2-5 this season. The Chiefs are the only undefeated team in the NFL, meanwhile, at 6-0, but still, divisional football is weird. Rivalry games are weird. Got to be ready for this one.
In my prep, I always look, and you do too, where the thing could go wrong or what you have to be prepared for. All you have to do is go back and look at last Christmas Day's game against the Raiders in the 23 season, the last time the Chiefs lost. And it was a complete wreckage by the pass rush of the Raiders for the Chiefs offense that day. Max Crosby, 6.5 sacks again, as a guy that can completely smash your iPad.
I mean, just one of the best defensive players in the NFL. Got to know where Max Crosby is at all times. And their defense, it's ranked 29th in the NFL right now, but doesn't really tell the full story. This is the number 2 third down defense in the league at the moment, and they've been on the field a lot. 81 drives they've been on the field for, 4th most in the NFL, and they've struggled a little bit because their offense has particularly put them in tough spots over the course of the season. This Raiders offense has the most giveaways of any team in the NFL, and that's why the average starting field position for the Raiders defense is the 35-yard line, worst in the NFL. So it's all to say, don't take this defense lightly. They have made some plays this year.
Yeah, the Raiders are minus 13 in the giveaway takeaway. They've given up 3 non-offensive touchdowns, 2 scoop and scores, and a pick 6, the most interceptions with 10. But Brock Bowers gets your attention, the tight end, the rookie out of Georgia. You saw him, was awesome for the Bulldogs. He has had the best starting 7 games statistically of any tight end in NFL history. I think about that list, but we saw when the Raiders drafted him, we're going to have to deal with this dude.
This guy has 47 catches for 477 receiving yards this year. He's been tremendous this season. No Devontae Adams anymore in Las Vegas. We all know that. He's now a New York Jet. Jacoby Myers, a very good player, has been injured quite a bit this year. We'll see if he can play. But Brock Bowers is the guy. Got to know where he is at all times for the Chiefs defense.
And Gardner Minshew can get hot. Last year, he was an alternate in the Pro Bowl for the AFC when he rallied the Colts, and he beat the Baltimore Ravens this year on the road.
Yeah, Gardner Minshew mania. He's been a little inconsistent in his NFL career. I think that's fair to say, but that means he's also been very good at times. And yeah, beating the Ravens on the road, no easy task. One area Minshew has struggled, though, this season and in his career is when he's under pressure or when he is blitzed. And this Chiefs defense has been so good this season. I think the best defense in the NFL. Hopefully they can create that pressure on Minshew early and often here in this game.
I've been asked many times, what's different about the Chiefs being one of the best teams in the league? It's the fact that every week feels like a playoff game. This week is no different. It's Raiders week.